This video, we're going to be reacting to the Worldwide Takeover Cypher, the Worldwide Cypher Takeover. I'm not exactly sure how they phrase that, but this has got Grizzy Hendrix, Dwayne, Knox Hill, Luke Gone, many others, King Blitz. There's a DK the rap artist who's one who mixed and mastered it all. Let's get right into it. Let's go. What's going on, world? How are you? Of course, it is me, Dave, from musicfeltbyme.com, and don't forget, you can always follow me at musicfeltbyme. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you'd like to support the channel and support the page, you absolutely can. You can do so right there on Patreon, patreon.com/musicfeltbyme. Link to that is down below. Definitely go check that out if that's something you're interested in doing. If that's not really your thing, you can just subscribe right here, hit the like button if you like what you see, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified in the future whenever I drop videos. Worldwide Cypher Takeover, it's got so many people in it. I think it's like 11 or 12 people on stage. Gatsby, there's a ton. So we're going to get right into this. There's also a mystery host, kind of like how Tech9 did on the Worldwide Cypher. Let's get right into it.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your man, King Crooked. Check it out. You know what I'm about. I'm about the bars. I'm about the tech.
Yo, that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope. Luke Gone has a song with Crooked. And Grizzy was on Shade 45. I'm not sure exactly how they reeled this one in, but that's fucking awesome. King Crook is really big on retweeting and supporting like YouTube artists too. Like he's big into the reaction stuff. He's retweeted several of my things. Big on watching script work, stuff like that. So he's been a big influence and made a good impact, a positive impact on the reaction channels and the rappers themselves. Like I said, having a song with Luke Gone, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. That's a good grab right there.
And over politics, I'm about the culture. That's why I want y'all to check this new cypher out. It's the Worldwide Cypher Takeover. About to take over the world with these bars. Let's watch.
That's awesome. Oh, he got
Let's talk about them subpar.
Hit you with the old remote, huh? All right. Respect it.
Let's talk about them subpar gun bars, gats and glocks. Only strip.
So we got Luke Gone kicking it off here. I thought he would have went last. So they were doing a competition to see how, if you could get the order in order. I would have put Luke Gone last if I had to guess.
That you got is your Apple Watch. If you're the Worldwide Cypher, then YouTube Volume 2 must have been rapped by some astronaut. Cause this ain't worldwide, intergalactic, got that bird's eye view over Earth like the moon. What the fuck can I do? This ain't nothing new. I came out the womb a killer like Goku. Them balls were so smooth, steady fed them soul food. It's that old school era from 90s to 02. Potent fumes if you step in my room. The CO2 smoke, floor to ceiling, filling the whole booth. Your old news talking about it now, but my Spotify is 7 times bigger than those two. So oh shoot, that was never beef, it was tofu. When stepping in my arena, you get eaten, no competing when it comes to making good.
Well, my Spotify is 7 times bigger than those two. Is he talking about Six and Screw? The two guys he got involved in beefs with? See, now, they said before there wasn't going to be, this wasn't dissing, this wasn't battle shit, it was just, they were coming to rap. I wonder if they stay true to that.
Fucking music I shine through, bitch, let me remind you. Shady Records, Slaughterhouse, co-sign what I do, so pay no mind to the hating kind of the lazy guys, but I gon' get paid for the way that I take a line. And I break it down 89 times, making it rhyme so hot that my face is straight on fire. Used to pray to God till I became one, now May on top. Motherfucker, we ain't gon' stop, nah. Ain't no one better than me, I'm a veteran, pen is a lead, every centimeter, but a beat is defeated, I beat it up.
I do love this part of the instrumental when Samad went over this, because this is also obviously the same instrumental from the Worldwide Cypher. So they kind of chopped it up, did their own thing with it. This part of the instrumental when Samad was fucking doing his thing and running through the woods, this was fucking dope. I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit.
Me, I'm a veteran, pen is a lead, every centimeter, but a beat is defeated, I beat it up, eat it like Bon Appetit. When we go to the feast, I'm a predator, y'all just meeting, you're speaking of beef and you're freaking the weak and the vegan. I leave them with teeth in the spleen and then leaking the wheezing and choking and breathing. Shoot my shot, Tory lanes up until his story changed. I don't shoot at feet, I leave a gory brain, dark and messy. Got them sleeping like narcolepsy till the narcs catch me in the booth. More bars than a bench press machine. Yellow
playing possum shit, and then me and the squad made it posthumous. That's pretty good, and I like the Tory Lanez bar there. That's not bad. His verse felt really long. That was a fucking stretch of time. Again, Luke on, not really my bag, but there's a couple bars in there that I like.
Takeover. I'm telling artists it's stupid to try and cross a me off of the.
So we got Chase here. Bring it back and start that off right.
I'm telling artists it's stupid to try and cross a me off of the kingdom of God, but I got him on a T. T-Perk, y'all are too fake, need some more beat. Y'all ain't getting laid, you get laid. Stop if I'm on the feet. Morbid, think obese, persona, so go to war with me. Fat boy, hungry for views, this dude will start a beat. Just so we can eat, brought the fire, I'll supply the grill. If I don't kill him on the beat, I know his diet well. Where I leave? Better with me, just get him and leave. Beats my bitch, getting on knees, bars my prison. Son of a bitch, make my shit with the ice on the wrist. Tell my bitch, I'm a killer for streets. OJ6, all of my feet, shiver they run, only go freeze. Flow is colder, y'all don't meet the quota. Soldiers turn to fruit, soon as me and Grizzly roll up. Barring harder, hold up. Sick aside you throw up. I show them up, cause at they shows, not a soul would show up. Damn. Calling me the M clone, you losing yourself. That's career.
That's fucking dope. I show them up because at their shows, not a soul would show up. That's pretty dope.
Calling me the M clone, you losing yourself. That's career suicide, homie shooting himself. Because the dudes who got shooters can tell. You ain't shooting yourself, dog, be shooting yourself. Pussy, you a bitch, never hit the streets. I said I'd never fight a pussy, I just flipped the beam. Man, I didn't intervene when you diss my dog. So DM me and take it with a grain of salt, you bitch. Man, I'm excited to write this track. Mum lost the house, I made a promise to buy it back, and I ain't gonna let her down. I'm just climbing up for the ranks, and I bet that she's looking down. I think.
Yeah, I wanted to say this too, and maybe this is a in the box comparison, and shame on me for doing this, but I feel like DK Rap Artist is light years better than Randolph. Like, if I'm listening as an American to a UK artist, I would pick DK Randolph every time. Like, every fucking time. And it's not, I'm not even trying to say that as an insult to Randolph. It's just that I think DK Rap Artist is fucking really good. Like, I like him a lot. I never really react to his stuff or anything. Again, I'm not high on UK rap, but I like DK Rap Artist a lot. We'll bring this back a little bit.
Man, I'm excited to write this track. Mum lost the house, I made a promise to buy it back, and I ain't gonna let her down. I'm just climbing up for the ranks, and I bet that she's looking down. I think fuck that he good at saying, I made it out of the house, it was full of roaches of clothes that I never closed, but got handed down. My emotions were so overloaded, I could have overspoken at any moment. Took the path of drugs and just overdosed from a lethal dosage. All the chat about having gaps in the trap, we don't condone it. You got kids that look up to you and you still promote it, glorifying killing and shooting people for any motive. Like murder is cool, man, that shit is bogus. And I'm gonna catch when you see people that don't get flat. You got sash, cause you got coke in the table, plus there's more for the back. Fuck in the flash, don't wanna wait so life, especially not for the cash. Time is all I want, so that's the one thing I wanna be get back, yeah. You don't wanna be always
cool.
running from silence, lost away doing time, mistakes surrounded by violence. You should only focus on reaching early retirement. You don't have to become a product of your environment. Racism facing the nation, wages they pay.
How do you skip forward? No, I'm just kidding. I know. No, I know we don't like that. I'm just playing. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. We can get Knox a proper start here. DK Rap Artist, that shit was dope. That shit was fucking dope.
Racism facing the nation, wages they pay for the slavery. Paper is chasing, we're chasing labor for changing our nature. Trainers and traders are made in basements full of wages and places that are basic daycares for children on acres owned by dictators. But hey, sing the wave, long as the Nike's looking fresh, the truth is sources. Anybody check? That's why I rap outside the box. Cause today that I'm right inside the box. In a private plot, suicidal thoughts, trying to find the mark in the dark of the night. These bars are the light, these guys are the right fucking heart, fucking like no fucks my.
This is what he does really well. And I know a lot of people will probably be surprised to hear me say this. He does this stuff really well. Really tight schemes, great pulls, like a great ability to pull in words to connect the scheme together. His doubles are always nice. He's a good writer. And I can't take that element away from him. That's it. So he does a nice job here, and the rhyming is really good too. I mean, starting off with that racist and faces. It sounds really familiar. I can't quite place it, but that rhyme pattern and delivery sounds really, really familiar. But no, this is what he does really well. He's really good at this stuff.
Just pass me the mic, I jack these sons, you can't beat it. You can't come at me that.
I might jack these sons, I think is what he says. I might jack these sons. They can't beat it. Like Mike Jackson, Mike Jack the. But he's saying they'll steal the mic from his sons. That's pretty good.
Don't be bleeding. Throw your shades until you get heated. When your surmise has to rise, motherfucker. Who's at the door? It's Knox, motherfucker. I leave you in a heel on your block, motherfucker. Don't fake with the ball, take your shot, motherfucker. I'm out.
Look, hold up, this here is major. Cooking up with my delivery, I should probably cater, but I'm not a waiter. Better bring your shit to the table like solving equations, and if you ain't letting.
My bad. We'll bring this back. This is King Blitz, who's also really nice.
Look, hold up, this here is major. Cooking up with my delivery, I should probably cater, but I'm not a waiter. Better bring your shit.
Cooking up with my delivery, I should cater, but I'm not a waiter. That's dope.
To the table like solving equations, and if you ain't letting up, no, I'm carrying one. Don't make me demonstrate it, I'm ill, so I illustrate the statement and stay where I feel like if you playing the role, I'm not partaking or participating. Flow on a hyperbolic chamber every minute of my day. I'm training this way up on me, then pay. Look at the eyes that I'm in rhyming. Take a look up at the past, man, I've been grinding. You know, having this shit, I was coming from the bottom of the pit, but the flow that's around and corruption, dropping in time. I can go braggadocious or conscious. Nobody wanna get up in the middle of the battle when you're living in these structural problems. I'm hella mad. They react to black like we predators. They make our homes the scene of the crime that hold us for evidence. They like to be American, daily prejudice, prejudice. Ain't the arrogance down the barrel, they gotta stare at it. Resident though.
I could go for his voice being a little louder. Here he's kind of drowned out by the instrumental a little.
It's hard to live in this hell knowing you haven't seen just expressive shit, really compressing it. Needs to entourage that progressive shit, they ain't addressing it. Computer thugs really getting captive, we ain't dressing shit. Told you I'ma keep climbing over your new world, over the top with this rhyming. No beef on my shit. King shit, only got promised kingdom we climbing. Anybody want smoke, they getting flexed on. Niggas out here thinking they.
Let's go. It's the homie Dwayne. I'm excited for this.
Anybody want smoke, they getting flexed on. Niggas out here thinking they bad, cause they chest drawn. Everybody saying you simple, I ain't impressed, dog. Well, I don't really care about punchlines, I ain't a 10-prong. Only mobbing for my kinfolk. Drama never been known. Pimping like Obama in the Pinto. Anyone got problems, nigga, get low. The click close, unless there's no pressure, we throwing logic out the window. Now you wanna...
No pressure, we're throwing logic out the window. Like, we don't need to be logical, right? Throwing logical thought out the window. No pressure also being the name of Logic's last album. Throw out the window. Really nice rhyme scheme here too, and he's like 6-7 syllables deep at points where like everything like Obama in the Pinto, fucking that all rhymes. That's crazy. And then with throwing logic out the window, Obama in the Pinto, like that's 5, 6, 7 syllables at a time. That's fucking really nice writing. Smooth. And like you say, he's not like a barhead, like where he's on this crazy metaphor thing. He's a fucking word connector, and like his delivery is what some would say unimpressive. Like I've said, it's very consistent though. That's what I like about him, is that he's so steady and he's rhyming. I mean, just syllable after syllable after syllable along his run. He does a really nice job. Some people may not necessarily like get or be able to understand why they should appreciate his writing right away, but he has a really nice writing style.
Some bars most do them wrong, cause dudes mad laws. Like, let me go and shoot at y'all. I got a gun so big, it's like a blue RAV4 with my 9s in the side pocket, nigga. My pool game's strong. Fuck everybody after me. I ain't giving up, nigga. I came up with nobody, so I ain't get no love. I be solo till I die, nigga. I'ma live it up. So if you feeling there's an issue, homie, I don't give a fuck. Bar heavy, I was forced to get a liquor license. They been afraid.
Goofy's got the fucking Lucy T. Oh god, that's so fucking funny. Fucking guy.
They really know I been a nicest outright. I will outright all you awful writers. Pin game tight shit, I might got arthritis. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Ain't no sneak this and knock you out your shoes. You wake up.
That might be the nicest outright. I'll outright. Everybody like outright. And then he says pen game so tight. It's like I got arthritis, and he's like holding his hands all cramped up. That's dope.
Find your sneaks missing, this is how we handle the beef. We eat different, see the heat, toss that shit back like I'm flea flicking. I'm spitting heat, you gotta see that shit with heat vision. I keep switching up the floor, they getting seasickness. My bread good like them Red Lobster cheese biscuits. If you know like I know, them shits is delicious.
Yo,
we don't rap alike, this a different appetite.
My bread's good like those Red Lobster cheese biscuits. Ah, he's a fucking fool. That's awesome. That's a really good. I really like that one.
My bread good like them Red Lobster cheese biscuits. If you know like I know, them shits is delicious. We don't rap alike, just a different appetite. You dudes fruity, you remind me of an apple slice. The way I run tracks is a fact, I might have passed you twice. You ain't a rapper, you a preacher. Pass the mic, if you was half as nice, you would understand.
You ain't a rapper, you're a preacher. Pass the mic, right? Like if you ain't rapping, you just preaching, then fucking pass the microphone. But also pastor Mike. And a rapper, you a preacher. Pastor Mike.
You will understand, I got the juice. I just pour my soul in it like a glass of ice. Any rapper go against Koofy is a sacrifice. Two things I never give is a bad verse or bad advice. Before you gamble with your life, you better pass the dice. Before you
Two things I'll never give you is a bad verse and bad advice. It's a life bar. It's a life bar.
See my demons, better ask for Christ. I caught that little nigga slipping at the traffic like, bah, something about to go down. I'm glad it's night.
I heard gats in every verse. Yo, I guess I've been summoned.
It's about to go down. I'm glad it's night. I am glad it is nighttime. Or I am Gladys Night. And the Pips.
So sub me in, I'm starving. Ain't no fucking ounce in my stomach. I've been counting out for...
Sorry, that was 100 Koofies. I don't think I pronounced that. And this is Gatsby.
I'm glad it's
I
night.
heard gats in every verse. Yo, I guess I've been summoned. So sub me in, I'm starving. Ain't no fucking ounce in my stomach.
I hear Gats in every verse. I guess I've been summoned. His name's Gatsby. Right, so Gats. I like that. I'm starving. There ain't a fucking ounce in my stomach. I like that too.
For years, now I'm about to see summits. And I ain't never begged for shit, ain't no colostomy, run it. Look, so many screaming for change, but they never feed the meter. Artists get a morsel, then deviate with a new demeanor. Even when they preaching remedial forward matters. When the veggies coming in, they hit buttons and moving backwards, ain't no reload. It's about the bottom line, homie, this a free throw. Haters better step aside when I get in beast mode. Say you run the game, well I'm really about to repo. Snitches getting stitches, bitch, I never roll with Lilo. So I'm silently about it, I got no...
Snitches getting stitches, and I never roll with Lilo and Stitch. That's really creative. I like how he's doing the two different rhyme patterns too. So there's like the A B B A rhyming, whatever. I like that a lot. And like the internal rhymes, and then ending with like Lilo, free throw. That's cool.
Never lying and never back from a challenge, I lay low until you tell me I can't. I never needed your approval, I just needed a chance. It's gas. Feel it creeping, the illness beginning to see.
That was a nice little verse from Gatsby there. I like that. This is Sage coming up here. I've never heard Sage before in my life.
Feel it creeping, the illness beginning to seep in venom. I release when I'm drilling the beat. Kill with the reaver, but still it is me that is filling his dreams. You're gonna be ready for bed, Freddy, when fake cougars get killed in their sleep. Real when I speak, cause when I spit, it's a movie. And it's my duty to be flush with the kind of crap that the rap game lacks. This shit isn't moving. This is...
He can rap pretty well, like from what I've heard so far, but he has a very awkward end. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of confidence when he finishes his bar. Like, when they sleep, like, I don't know. It just felt like he kind of was like timid about punching home with his ending rhymes there. But he's got some cadence, some good cadence here.
Me, what a list is to a 3D being that exists in 2D, truly moving on a different level than everyone that never want to listen to me. Snoop D-O-double-G, ooh wee, what a nightmare, I want to smoke you weed. You're sketchy, so to illustrate how I scorn you the second that you touch down. I Drew Brees, what style is to be playing like a chicken little bust.
Little different, but that's the same rhyme scheme from Adventures of Moonman and Slim Shady. Like Snoop D-O-double-G, ooh wee, weed. Drew Brees, like that was all part of that same rhyme scheme, but he flipped around what's happening internally, but that seems a little weird.
A two-piece saying the cold and going to take shots on the line when the only way to know how is to freeze. And who needs them a socket and take it off what I'm mocking and put a rock in it? They can all get it, not distant if you're not with it, but I'm not finna bomb and I'm going off in it, off in it. Though too often it can all get twisted and all that. When this isn't dissing it all, man, it's just what you'd call rap.
Idolizing the side because I'm providing the.
Yeah, I don't know too. Like going back to that, if they're dissing people or not from the Cypher. I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything too direct, except for maybe Luke Gaughan's My Spotify's bigger than those two or whatever, 7 times bigger than those two. But it does kind of feel like they're taking their aim lyrically at the things that happened on the Worldwide Cypher. But I don't know. I mean, not everybody, but it just feels like there's some correlation for sure. Next up is Merkham's.
Call
They
rap.
idolizing the side because I'm providing the wires to blow this motherfucker off the hinge and stop the entire production. Make them say fuck you, run home or sobbing and crying. Hyenas laughing, they smile that they meet the dominant lion. I tried to vibe with the Cypher, some I was dropping the fire. A couple niggas was cool, some guys was awkward and tired. These substitute teachers looking niggas talking about rhyming. I leave these pussies for dead, just stick the fork in their arm, let the Mac alone.
Okay, so I guess you can take that logic, throw it out the window, right? Jesus. He says, I tried to vibe with the Cyphers. Samad was dropping fire. A couple dudes was cool. The others sounded awkward and tired. The rest of these guys looking like substitute teachers talking about rhyming. Oh, man. I would also say you could say the same thing about this Cypher, though. Like, Sage looks definitely like a substitute teacher. I don't know. I mean, he rhymes. His delivery's fine. And like, yeah, there's a few guys in here that you could make that same correlation to. But wow, that was pretty powerful.
Like some I was dropping the fire. A couple niggas was cool, some guys was awkward and tired. These substitute teachers looking niggas talking about rhyming. I leave these pussies for dead, just stick the fork in their arm, let the Mac alone. Crack a skull, quick to pack a pole, pack and cold, packing foes, so we don't crack and fold, trap alone, serving motherfuckers like mac and roll, and banging on them with the hammer like whack-a-mole. Hold up, let me tell, I'm hearing they heart pump. Look at this big boom truck, all funny, son. I feel like a train referee, so start something or your mom gets sad. When I shoot, they start running. Merch.
Y'all motherfuckers know what time it is.
Wow, that verse, that was definitely the most powerful verse. He has a lot of energy, like a very strong energy that comes through musically. I've never listened to Merkham's before. That you could feel like the hostility, like the anger there. That was powerful, man. That was well delivered. If that's what he was going for, at least, then it definitely delivered to me. There's a lot of energy that transmitted there. This is, I would assume, Grizzy, right? We got about a minute left. It's got to be Grizzy.
It's the Worldwide Cypher Takeover.
Grizzy, yeah.
And we about to wrap it up like this. I go by the name of God Grizzy. Let's go!
What makes you think you the hottest? You too broke, don't wanna pay homage with that logic? You should just go retire, cause no one's copping, please, unless it's called Winslow rapping. Don't get mad, I'm blocking. Get mad at these rappers dropping all that traction. I think Oscar De La Hoya ain't no boxing me in with that silly nonsense. Gotta get rich before I die. I need more commas and more dollars. For these bills, I got O'Reilly. Never hottest, some I was popping. Not no liquor, solo mama. I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the line.
Damn, bro, you good?
Excuse me, I've been off this shit quite often. When I'm off the meds like Marshall, flow is out of this world like Martian. We've been marching Malcolm Martin, still.
I'm gonna bring that back. I don't know if I catch that there.
I got O'Reilly, never hottest, some I was popping. Not no liquor, solo mama. I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the line.
Damn, bro, you good?
Excuse me, I've been off this shit quite often. When I'm off the meds like Marshall, flow is out of this world like.
So I don't know if that's what he's talking about, kind of in response to show food, using the llama bar like 3 times while changing how llama speaks was used. He says, Samad, I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body this beat. And I didn't have to use the llama, which I mean, also he'd be like, I didn't have to use the gun. Like, he didn't actually have to catch a physical body. He didn't have to do a gun bar in order to body this. But I don't know if that was kind of a response to the Shofu's thing, or if he's speaking on Shofu's scheme there.
We've been marching Malcolm Martin.
I'm not sure if I get the sneeze break, like pause. You good, bro? Like, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Still ain't killers with no problem. Now y'all killers with no conscience. Y'all talk knowledge into violence. Is it Huey or y'all Riley? Wrote this rhyme all in my boxes. I feel like Muhammad Ali in an airplane with no pilot, going kamikaze with Emmett Bin Laden in the cockpit. So come and set this cock, bitch. ASAP, it's Rocky. Y'all ain't packing peace unless you rapping geeks. It's Gandhi, and I know we all got two sides, but damn, somebody lying. All these knowledge catching bodies, but nobody dying. Stop it. Somebody gotta be lying somewhere where no one can find them. But I guess y'all love fake gun bars. Just that shit y'all want, dogs snooping through y'all profiles, and all I see is some good guys like that dude that tough talk, make one call and they gone. No mumble rap, too fuck off. I know these niggas don't want war, so what the fuck would I run for? No treadmills on this song, these bars going over your head. You monkeys and get swung on. The difference between lyricists and rappers with good penmanship. Pedophiles with a pen, y'all be on that kitty shit. Epstein flows, they gonna hate themselves in the end.
Wow. A lot of good rapping on that. There's a lot of good rapping there. A lot of guys I don't know. Sage, Merkham's. I barely listened to King Blitz. I do like what I've heard from him. Guys that I'm not really big fans of. Luke Gone, Knox Hill are guys that I just can't really get into. But, you know, obviously they have their skill sets, and that's fair too. I'm not gonna just sit there and say they have no talent, they're fucking useless. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't like Luke Gone as an MC. Knox Hill, like I said, he's a good writer. He just kind of, I don't know, can't really jive. That Grizzy verse, I need to listen to that a couple more times. So definitely feel like there's a lot to unpack there. I'm not really sure if I'm grasping all of it. Dwayne was solid. Like I said, his writing style, he's the kind of guy you gotta, if they did like one of those highlighted verses, like where they go through the lyrics and they highlight all the syllables that rhyme, his would be packed. Chase was solid. I like that the I show you up because that show's not a soul would show up thing. That was fucking good. Yeah, there's a lot of good rap in there. There's also a lot of guys that look like substitute teachers. That's kind of where we are now, right on YouTube. It's not one Cypher's fault or the others. It's just you know, it's open. It's an open environment for people to be able to display skill in whatever genre they're interested in. Everyone's got their hands in on everything. So that verse is fucking dope. Merkham's verse is fucking fire. DK the rap artist is really good. I like his verse a lot. Koofy's verse is really good. There's a lot. I think, yeah, I would say bar for bar, Koofy's has the best verse. And I don't even like, I mean, I've been listening to Koofy's a lot lately, but the whole exchange, I'm not even really like that, like, enamored with 100 Koofy's. I don't know enough of his library, but he has the best verse to me there. I think he snapped. The Red Lobster cheese biscuits. There's a lot of shit there. And the fact that he's wearing the Lucy t-shirt is just like extra points for that. Some of the mixing was a little tough at points. Like King Blitz, I feel like I lost a lot of his verse from him feeling like he was drowned out. Yeah, that was good, man. And and I'm not even saying, like, Grizzy obviously was saying some stuff there. I don't have a clear way to articulate what I feel about it because I don't know if I truly understand all of it yet. But really well rapped in general. Everyone did a nice job rapping on that. So credit for that. I'm gonna go 8.3. It's good from there's good bars, there's good rhyming, there's really good deliveries and cadences offered throughout. I'm gonna go 8.3. 100 Koofy's has the best verse. That's gonna do it for me. Everyone be safe, be real, don't forget to pursue your happiness, and I catch you on the next one.